Hello all. In this video we're going to go over several examples of inequalities and graphing inequalities. Let's start with equation 1. 2x plus y is less than or equal to 7. See if you can graph this and solve for x and y. Remember, we're going to get a range of answers, or a region in a graph, not a single answer. Alright, let's go over the solution. We will try to transform this inequality into something similar to the equations of a line that we found. So, if we subtract 7 from both sides and then y from both sides, we have 2x minus 7 is less than or equal to y minus y, and we want y to be positive, so we divide by -1, and that flips the sign. So we have 2 minus 2x plus 7 is greater than or equal to y, which is of the form mx plus c is equal to y. That's our line equation from earlier. And using this, we can graph our inequality. Our m is -2, so our slope will be like that. Our c, our y-intercept, is 7, and that gives us our line. And to satisfy the inequality, we have to find the region of xy points for which this inequality is true. So, since we have that minus 2x plus 7 is greater than or equal to y, our region will be to the right of the line, and it will also include the line because it's greater than or equal to. And let's make sure we've got the answer right by choosing a random point on this side of the region, say 0, 8. We know 0, 8 has to be in our green region because our y-intercept is 7. So 8 will be a little higher than 7, and it has to be in our green region. So 0, 8, we plug that in to our inequality. 2 times 0 plus 8 is less than or equal to 7. 8 is less than or equal to 7. Uh-oh, that's wrong. We must have gotten the region incorrect. So, double checking is very important. Our actual region should be to the left of this line. Instead, this region satisfies our answer. Let's choose a point in this region just to be sure. 0, 0. 2 times 0 plus 0 is less than or equal to 7. 0 is less than or equal to 7. That's correct. Okay, let's try another inequality. X minus y is less than or equal to 5. Again, we try to make this look like our line equations from earlier, so we can graph it. X minus 5 is less than or equal to y. So here, our slope is 1, our y-intercept is -5. So we have our line something like this. And let's choose a point. Let's say 0, 0. 0, 0 is usually the easiest point to choose. If x is 0 and y is 0, then we have 0 minus 0 is less than or equal to 5. 0 is less than or equal to 5. This is correct. So we know that it's this region, the region including the point 0, 0, which must satisfy the inequality. And to double check, we choose a point that's not in this region. Say, for example, -6, 0, -6. 0 minus minus 6 is less than or equal to 5. 6 is less than or equal to 5. That's incorrect. So this region does not satisfy our answer. And since it's less than or equal to, we also include our line in our answer. Let's try one more problem. Here we have the absolute value of x is greater than or equal to 4. We're going to get an interesting graph for this one. What is absolute value? To recap, we call the absolute value of a number as its distance from 0 on the number line. So, -1 and 1 both have an absolute value of 1. We indicate that it's absolute value by putting 2 lines around the number. So the absolute value of -5 is 5. The absolute value of 5 is 5. The absolute value of 0 is 0. So, if the absolute value of x is greater than 4, that must mean that x includes, for example, 5, 6, 7, because the absolute values of 5, 6, and 7 are greater than 4. But x also includes -5, -6, and -7. Because, say, the absolute value of -5 is equal to 5, which is greater than 4. So it would satisfy the inequality. So, if we put a line at x is equal to 4, everything on this side of the line would satisfy our inequality. But, if we put a line at x is equal to -4, everything on this side would also satisfy the inequality. So for our complete solution, we need to show both of these lines, and our answer is both of these regions, because they both work.